Hello people, superhero motivation over here. Today I want to hold my podcast about excuses. When we don't want to do our stuff, we think about an excuse. When we don't want to perform a task, we want to think about an excuse. When we use this time and energy to think about excuses, we could use our time and energy to build up a project. You could build up your life. You could do your stuff. You could clean your toilet. Then you have a nice and clean home. Why do you think a lot of people will still live with the mom and dad? They still rely on their parents to survive. Why don't you use your time and energy, learn new skills to survive? Don't rely on people. We think about excuses. Yeah, I wish I did this earlier. I couldn't did this because my boss didn't pay for my education. I hear this a lot of times. Or when you graduate, people say, okay, but you were already intelligent. You were already successful. We have another excuse. People are so creative. Think about new excuses. If you could use that creativity, think about creativity projects. You could build beautiful things. I'm still not understand that why we just think about a lot of excuses. Are you avoiding? Why do you think you're still in the comfort zone? It feels good, right? It feels safe. Everybody does it. Everybody's still safe in the safe zone, the comfort zone. You're feeling insecure. Why? Because you never tried it. You never tried something new. You're doing things because people tell you to do so. Why? It feels trusted. You trust this person. Yeah, you know, it's because my parents and my friends told me to do it. I trust them. Oh, really? Do you think they really mean it? Do you think they are an expert of what's good to you? Do you live the same lives like them? You walk the same path? You don't have a choice? Do you really trust that everything's going all right? Yeah, it's already proven, you know. Okay, good. It's your choice. In the end, it's your choice. You can make up excuses, but what is the reality? I can't think about stuff if you just say, okay, I wish I did it earlier. Yeah, if you really wanted, you were already doing it, right? Always do your stuff. Be active. Don't be passive, waiting just someone have to perform to show, okay, I have to be convinced to do my stuff. Okay, oh, all right. It's already proven. My friends and my parents already do the same thing. Wow, we don't live the same lives. You can make up your choices. Don't wait till someone tell you what to do. And don't think about excuse when you get older. You say, okay, years pass by, I wish I did this. Yes, I got no chance and my boss didn't pay for my education. My boss didn't train me. Okay, man, why didn't you take the chance to train yourself? Why didn't you take the chance to take your step, follow a different road? It's scary, I know. That's why you leave the comfort zone to change yourself. To change yourself, to transform yourself. I hear a lot of preachers. But what's the reality? Be more practical instead of just preaching. That's why I never preach. We show them how it works. People come up with beautiful words. Yeah. And when you listen to the beautiful words, 4 hours later you still haven't done anything. You got motivated for 4 hours, but you did nothing yet. If I had an excuse today, I wouldn't upload a podcast. I would say, oh, I'm tired. I have no time. I'm too busy. Okay, man. Most people work from 9 to 5. How are you tired and you have no time? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, busy. Yeah. But it's always the same story. When we say we have no time, yeah, we have to do a household, we take our kids, we have to clean our home. Okay, man, what are you doing something else besides your school and work? Let's be honest to yourself. What are you doing the rest of the days and the rest of the hours? Eating, sleeping, cleaning, household? Don't think you're just busy with the whole day. Excuses, or are you just keeping up your status? Okay, man, I spend all my time and energy for status. Okay, man, let people think I'm important. Let people think I'm important, and I'm busy. It's much more important, like the appearance. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Think about the excuses, man. I have no time. Yes. I think about my thesis that I have written. Did the research about time and technology. And most people use the excuses because they avoid things. They don't want to do their stuff because they never trained. They don't acknowledge they haven't been trained because they are ashamed to tell people, okay, I am not suitable for this work. I am not ready to perform this task because I'm not trained. And people are not honest about themselves because they are ashamed that people look down on them. People are ashamed to acknowledge that they're not competent. If you're trained, you are able to do the task. There's nothing to be ashamed for, to being honest. It's not about not having time. It's just because you don't know how it works. The same with time management. If you don't know how time works, you will say, okay, I have no time. Of course, because you don't know what you're doing, you think 10 hours in theory. But in reality, you haven't done anything because you're just thinking. You're just waiting how it's been done. And there's most of the time of my thesis, the result says that the people say they don't have time to camouflage their insecurities. Now, am I right? If you work, you see that on the work floor, a lot of times the people say, oh, this appointment, I have to skip it. I have no time. I'm not going to do this work. I save it for tomorrow, or other co-workers may doing my work, pick up my trash because I'm busy. I am busy because I write a plan. I am busy. I have no time to perform this plan. I let my other co-workers to perform this plan. Okay, man, I understand it. I have no time. Another excuse. But what is the reality? If you're being honest, you have all the hours. Well, in healthcare, you have 50 minutes to perform a task. How many times you need to perform your task? 10 hours? Nah, 50 minutes. I worked with a lot of people. I worked with a lot of academics. I worked with a lot of co-workers that have been always using time as an excuse to escape from the reality. They didn't want to acknowledge they were not experienced because they were ashamed. For telling someone, okay, man, I'm not trained to do this. I graduated. I didn't learn enough on school, and now I have to learn from other co-workers. Maybe we think too much about ourselves. We are arrogant. We are selfish. We let people do our work. Yeah, if you're not being honest, you will not learn. There's no training. At that moment, you don't train yourself to grow. If you don't acknowledge you're not just having time, but you don't have the right experience. Excuses, because you don't want to learn. You're avoiding. You're not being honest. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. This is the reality, what I'm talking about. So don't think about excuses. Use the time and energy to learn and grow. Use the time and energy. Think about excuses for being creative and build your own life. See you in the next podcast. Hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.